So, recently, Google announced that they are going to be doing away with cookies. Why do we care about this? Cookies have been around forever. They're a way for internet browsers to track us, to use our information, to tailor the experience to the user, which is you. Why is this necessarily a bad thing? Well, normally it's not. Most websites use cookies pretty fairly, evenly. They use it for tracking, analytics, all sorts of things that are fine. Now, Google has stated that Google Chrome is going to do away with all cookies forever. And that's fine, except it's not doing away with all cookies forever. They're doing away with everyone else's cookies forever. Chrome's cookies will be transforming into some sort of super cookie. Google and the Chrome team specifically have stated that they are not going to be doing away with their cookies. They're just going to be making it so no one else can use cookies on Chrome. And you might say, MSC, why do I care? I don't use Chrome. Well, then honestly, it's not going to affect you that much. Except with Chrome doing all this research and development into their own proprietary cookie, you best believe that their super cookie will infect the other browsers given time. Now, that being said, you 57% who use browsers in addition to or other, then it's probably fine. We'll just have to deal with the backlash. However, as you can see, Chrome is used by 43% of the planet. Well, maybe not the planet, but this study, which is at this link, definitely shows that it is heavily utilized. So, I have some concerns with this. I have some pretty heavy concerns with this. So, if Google incorporates their own cookie standard, that's bad for everybody. No, they have their own cookie standard. No one can look into it. It's going to be corporate secret, heavily encrypted. Only they know what's going on. That means they can snoop on anything they want with little fear of backlash. Now, Google has gone on the record saying specifically that, don't worry, guys, there's no way we'll make our own. There's no way we'll do something like that and replace it with our own thing. The fact that they specifically say that makes me think it's already in development. And they're already getting ready to cover themselves. The fact that this is going to be so close-ended that you're not going to be able to have any idea what they're snooping from your computer. Usage data, hard drive age, read writes, internet history, whatever they want. They don't even have to sneak around anymore. They can just pluck it right out of your system's cache, right out of your browser history, because their cookie is there, like a virus, like a Trojan, just listening in. Terrible. Terrible. Now, a second concern I have is if Google has no cookie competition in the market, meaning that, the only cookies on your system are their cookies, that is going to cause their advertising to be way more aggressive than it already is. If websites know that if their users are complaining about egregious ads and things like that because of Google ad revenue, they can't go to the competition anymore. Because if they go to the competition, they won't make any money because everyone's using a Chrome browser. Sad stuff. Another problem, right? Chrome drives innovation. Chrome is the number one used one on the... Chrome is the number one browser. It's not the fastest, but we'll get into that a little bit later. So, when Chrome does something like this, it opens the floodgates for any other browser, and that includes something as simple as the Steam in-game browser, right? Internet Explorer. You do not want Microsoft to have its own cookie system, because then it could just encrypt whatever it wants and it'll be terrible. Because that starts interfering with your operating system. It starts handshaking places where you don't want it to handshake. Bad deal. Now, most importantly, why does it matter? I am making this video to try to give you the toughest sell of all time. I want you to stop using Chrome. I want you to switch to a more privacy-respecting browser like Firefox or Brave. That's a tough sell. Everybody likes Chrome. If it makes you feel any better, Chrome has never been the fastest browser except in one specific instance on the Android platform where it's tweaked to use it that way. Internet Explorer is the fastest on Microsoft Windows. Safari is the fastest on Mac. And of course, by Internet Explorer, I mean Microsoft Edge for Microsoft. Those browsers are made by the operating system manufacturers. They are tweaked for speed and efficiency. They're not the best browsers, but they are the fastest in those unique situations. So people saying Chrome's the fastest is not statistically accurate. That being said, I think people should move from it. They don't respect your privacy, they don't respect you, and it's become more and more sluggish over the years as updates have put more tracking and more anti-consumer policies in the system. With that being said, I really recommend you move to something like Firefox or Brave.